Welcome to this week's Ed Chat with Matt. Last week, we focused on problem solution groups to work with your team to devise solutions and plans for potential challenges. One of those challenges could be around student attendance. Experts are already predicting we could see large declines in student attendance due to challenges caused by the current pandemic. This week, I'm going to focus on providing you a few solutions to overcome some of those challenges. But before we get to solutions, I want to reemphasize that there must be a team led by the principal working on this challenge around student attendance, leading continuous improvement around the different solutions and strategies you utilize as the year progresses. So the first solution or area of focus is communicating your potential safety plan and the structures for next year as soon as possible. To gain trust by families and students, they need to know now what school is going to look like for their child so that they build trust that their child is going to be safe in whatever structure or system you have in place at your school. Now, there's been a lot of talk about providing a structure that some students are in person while others at virtual and flip-flopping each day. As we consider that structure, I want you to think about which students might need to be in the building more often than others and which families might prefer the virtual environment for their child due to the safety concerns. And build that plan knowing your families and your students so that you can ensure attendance and engagement is high through both modalities. The second consideration or solution is around connections and relationships. Culture is critical, and we just talked about trust. Well, trust comes through relationships. So whatever plan you're devising for next year and around attendance should be around the relationships and how we're going to continue to strengthen those relationships with students and families. People come because they want to be a part of the community. They want to be a part of your school community. So work on building that, because as we reacclimate to in-person schooling, it's going to be critical that our students feel like they're missing out on the relationships if they're not there. And the last consideration or solution is around how effective our in-person and virtual learning is. If it is not engaging, and if it is not quality, if it is not authentic, then students won't participate, whether that's in person or in virtual. That made sense pre-COVID as well. So as we're looking for plans for next year, continue to think about how can we provide the highest quality instruction through whatever modality we are providing, because that will get students to continue to engage, participate, and attend. So in closing, attendance will and should be one of your major focus areas for next year. Because when students aren't attending in whatever modality school looks like next year, they are not learning the standards that your teachers are planning so hard to teach. So focus on communicating and developing a plan and structures now so families and students know what it will look like for next year. Second, work on building and strengthening relationships and connections to staff, students, in the school community. And third, devise a plan to ensure whatever learning format we are providing, that it is the most engaging, authentic, quality instruction for all students to learn and be successful. Thank you for all you do. The next few months, you are going to be doing some really, really hard work, and we are here to support you. Do not hesitate to reach out, because we want you to be successful, because when you're successful, your students are successful. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.